Hi, my name is Mike McDonough. I own a farm in Chesterfield, Virginia, and one of my passions is heavy equipment. Occasionally I'll purchase machinery with blown engines or bad pumps. This pump right here is a tandem pump that came out of a Caterpillar 312B. It's got one rotary group, a center section, another rotary group, a shaft on one end that connects to the motor, and another shaft that connects to the auxiliary pump that powers like the hydraulic thumb, that sort of thing. This pump experienced a catastrophic failure, and everything was basically blown apart. This is a part of a piston shoe here. You can see all the brass and bronze and steel. I'm replacing these end plates, they're called retainer plates, with these bearing saddles because the bearing saddles are so scored. So this is one, I've already done one whole section, and this is the other. Right now I'm gonna show you how to stack the rotary group. This is called a retainer block. This part will be going down against that center section. First, you drop these retainer springs in. And I know it's pretty messy. I'm a slob, but I try to keep things very clean, especially inside of the pumps. Okay, this retainer, and then this thing, it's actually kind of magnetized. So now I've got these things called pistons, or piston shoes. They're very important. They're what help build the pressure. I like to lubricate these with hydraulic oil before I drop them in. One at a time. The first one's always gonna be a little tight. Come on. If I had both hands, I would have lathered these up a little better with hydraulic oil. I don't use assembly lube, I just use hydraulic oil. And to keep things together when you're assembling the pump, I use a little bit of grease. So items don't just fall out of the pumps. Press these down. Okay, that's called the rotary group right there. And this actually drops in on top here. And I can't record me doing that because it takes two hands. And this is already 5 feet off the ground. This is a lot of weight on top of this vise. So basically I drop this rotary group in, and I'm gonna pull the shaft to replace the bearing on the shaft, attach it to this new end, and drop the shaft in through that rotary group and align it with that center union spline. And then I can just drop these 8-inch Allen bolts in to connect this half, and the whole pump would be done. Basically a $1,500 repair to a $4,500 pump, when it basically could reuse everything. And these are Chinese parts. Get everything from a company called Timeway. And I use whatever clothing I have as rags, because if you use paper towels to wipe this shit down, you'll get a bunch of little filaments and pieces of paper inside of the pump. And these are 2 pumps that came out of Kayaba pumps. These are pump rotary groups that came out of Kayaba pumps, which are in almost every mini excavator, like an IHI or Takeuchi. You can see these piston shoes are chipped, and this plate should be nothing but bronze. If you drag your fingernail across, you can hear it scratching. It should not be scratching. It should just be a ring, like a ring. You can see these all scratched up. Thanks for watching.